The Grammys happened yesterday and I literally have no idea of what is going on. I know about Anitta because she's Brazilian and of course I was rooting for her as Best New Artist, but I don't know because I don't care. I bet you that even though I don't know anything that's going on, if I open the list of Grammy winners right now, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna do this right now. Just for the drama, come on. Grammy winners 2023. I don't know, the most important. And the winner is Harry's House. Look, I had a video. Okay, we all know that the Grammys is the highest award in the music industry, but why? After Googling forever the answer and finding literally nothing, I came to the conclusion that the Grammys is the Grammys just because it's old and because it started off as something exclusive. It was created in the 50s by a small group of music executives who were asked to nominate artists for the Walk of Fame here in Hollywood. They wouldn't be taking in consideration popularity or album sales. It just had to be good. And that's how the Grammys were born. Since we had awards for movies and TV, we should have an award for music as well. Cute, perfect. Again, it was the 60s, literally the beginning of the world, a very glamorous era. It wasn't popular vote. And because it's not popular vote, we grew up thinking that, wow, the Grammys is a big deal because the people who get those awards, they actually deserve it, right? I started to grow up and I started to understand more about music. And the more I learned about music, the less I would understand the Grammys. Because first of all, they're very inconsistent. They always give the award for a completely random person no one has ever heard about, but 30 seconds later they give the award for the most overhyped, overrated artist that you could ever think of. So it's very confusing, again, for me at least, to understand what is the pattern, like what is the criteria. I'm not even going to talk about the nominations. Not even going to talk about the nominations because that's something else. It's been a few years that I don't watch the Oscars, but I remember that until recently I could use their nominees and winners as really good movie recommendations. If I was watching the VMAs, I knew that I wouldn't necessarily expect good music, but the most popular, cool, iconic artists would be there because that's what their concept is anyways. There's a rumor, I said rumor, that the ceremony was created as a strategy to reduce the popularity of rock and roll back then. Very modern, urban, and messy. We can also include in the underlines hip hop or rap, for example. So that way, the award would be a way to acknowledge what is actually good music. But that brings up my favorite question ever. What is good music though? I have a playlist. I have to update by the way. But I have a playlist with songs that I think everyone should listen to at least once in life before they die. There's a lot of songs in there from, I don't know, Lil Peep to Notorious B.I.G. to Led Zeppelin. Do I like Led Zeppelin? No, but I know that they have pretty great songs. You know, it's a bunch of different songs with different music styles because, I don't know, music is just like countries. Every music style would be like a country, and then you have like sub-genres, and then you have different cultures and different backgrounds. I love rock as my favorite music style. I am very open-minded and I do love other stuff, but rock is my favorite. So of course, to me, I don't know, Bring Me the Horizon, Aerosmith, those are gonna be things that I consider good, while I might just stay quiet about what I don't consider good because I'm not in a position to criticize more shit right now. But again, the more I grew up and the more I got to live in different cities and meet different people, I started to open my mind way more. An example that I always talk about is rap and hip hop, which are music styles that I never paid attention to until I lived in New York City. And the hip hop culture in there is so expansive that it totally changed my mind. Like I came back a different person. So will I listen to Kendrick Lamar or Tupac every day? No, because it's not my personal taste. But I can sit my ass down and listen to an album by Kendrick Lamar, and I have to be really out of this world to say that that's not good. I might not resonate with that, I might not understand it very well, but say that that's bad music. Since I personally see music this way, it's really hard for me to take the Grammys in consideration when, yes, some artists and songs totally deserve their biggest award in music, but some of the most amazing artists that has ever stepped on this planet were completely overlooked by the Grammys. The expansion of the Grammys feels fake. It feels forced. We have rock, R&B, rap, EDM because of public criticism, not because we acknowledge the quality and impact of those genres in the music industry. industry. So it's like, hey, look, we're nominating black artists and women. See, we're so diverse. But anyways, here's the award to a white man. And please, I'm not trashing on any of those artists. I love, like, I don't know, Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish. Like, again, it's not the kind of music that I listen to all the time, but I love them and I do think they're amazing artists. What bothers me is that it feels like they are the only ones who deserve the award. Saw my friend yesterday. My friend loves EDM. She goes to a lot of raves and festivals and stuff, and she was saying in the group chat yesterday that she would be really pissed if Beyonce got the award for best EDM, something like that. She did. She got the award, and my friend got pissed. Like, okay, is she gonna DJ at after parties? Is she gonna play at ADC? And that's when it clicked for me, because I know nothing about EDM. I don't understand shit. Even though my best friends love it, I don't understand anything about it. And that's when it clicked for me. Like, yeah, no, Beyonce had to win. Like, why she didn't win the best album of the year? Like, you guys gave this to, let me double check, because maybe I looked at Joe like fast. No, you literally gave album of the year to Harry Styles. Fine line, I would get it, but you're trying to be kidding. I don't have enough air to comment on this. What it feels to me is that anything that goes against this pattern gets an almost. It's just nominated and that's it. If you want drum proofs, I'm gonna give to you, because speaking of that, the Grammys was called out for racism many times, and it's also one of the things you don't notice until you get older. Beyonce was nominated for so many, but how many has she won? Ed Sheeran over Kendrick Lamar doesn't make any sense to me. The year that I gave up on the Grammys was the year that Yummy was nominated, and I think it won, while The Weeknd wasn't even on the list. Like, in what universe do we live in that we consider, girl, you got that yummy over The Weeknd? And I get out of air every time I talk about this. Might be the universe telling me to shut up. You're never gonna be in a position to talk shit about other women, like, ever, because we, just by being women, we already go through so much. And I stand Lana Del Rey, absolutely, always, and maybe I am thinking she deserved more, absolutely, but she's not the only one. There are so many other women that are completely overlooked. So when you grow up and start understanding those things and realizing those things, you just notice that the Grammys is not that cool. It's just vague and unfair to me. Their own description says the Grammys are meant to recognize a spectacular work in the music industry. With all due respect, do you think that ABCDEFU, Come Home, The Kids Miss You, are a spectacular work in the music industry? I mean, even though music is relative and taste is something personal, there are some things that we can all agree on. Numb of Linkin Park and Jay-Z. Good. So considering that the Grammys is not fun, like, there's never a shit show going on, it's always very formal, predictable, it's just not appealing to me. And it's also not reliable either, because I don't know if those people are being awarded because they're actually good and those are songs and albums that I should listen to. But it's just not a good thermometer for me. It matters how many Grammys an artist won, because what I am taking in consideration is their impact on music, how much authenticity they're putting into it, the legacy that they're building, and not necessarily an award. So that's it. I hope you liked the video. I really hope you liked the video, because I'm just burning my career with this video right now, talking shit on the biggest award in the music industry when I am in the music industry. Like the video, get subscribed. Peace out. Love you. And I'm gonna have to take some medicine right now.